Buying handbags is a luxury, but with the price of luxury items increasing so significantly, it really can make you wonder. Today we're going to be talking about the only 5 handbags you need in your collection, but we're going to be looking at mid-range brands as opposed to just strictly luxury. And we'll also decide too if whether or not these mid-range brands can actually really start taking some of the spotlight from these luxury brands. Hi guys, my name is Alana and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, we discuss all things fashion, luxury, and handbags. So for today's video, we're going to be talking about the only 5 handbags you need. I did get a comment from one of my viewers on a video that I did with this very same topic. However, I did this topic with mainly luxury brands. They had asked if I could do a video using more contemporary brands and more mid-range prices. I thought this was a great idea, and I did some research, I did some searching, and I put together a really nice curated list for you. So let's get into this, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so starting off strong, we are going to talk about arguably one of the most important bags you may have in your handbag collection. This is the everyday handbag category. Now, shoulder bags are definitely becoming more of a popular trend, so I thought this particular bag that I have selected would definitely resonate with quite a few of you. I know I have personally considered this bag, seen it in person, and I do think it is stunning. This bag is going to be the Coach Swing Zip shoulder bag. Now this comes in a beautiful, smooth leather. However, it is not so smooth that you do have to worry about it getting scratched completely. It does seem to have a very subtle grain to it, which will add a sense of durability to it. This also does come in your basic colors of black, white, but they have some more fun colors too, like greens, burgundies, as well as other seasonal colors too. So keep an eye out for that. The reason why I love this bag is that it is very spacious, but also gives quite a generous shoulder drop length as well. So even if you are wearing this in the fall or winter with a heavier coat, you can still get a comfortable fit. Another thing I really like about this bag is the fact that it has quite a good capacity, and it has that east-west look that is very popular these days. We see a lot of various fashion houses coming out with their versions of this style, and I think it's a really good one for a reason. It can help you put your items in there nicely without having to stack them on top of each other. Now, I do want to get back to the leather used for this. Coach is known for quite good craftsmanship as well as their leather. However, you're able to get this at a much more accessible price than if you saw something similar from a different fashion house. So this piece retails for $480 in Canadian and $395 in USD. Now, for a full leather handbag, I think this is really a great price. If you have not gone to a Coach store and touched the leather, I really think you should. I know that when I feel some of the leather, so for example, like with the pillow tabbies and this leather too, I really do feel the nice supple nature. However, it doesn't feel too delicate that you can't use it. What I also like about this piece is that it is very understated. There's no Coach monogramming. However, there is a Coach dog tag that you can take on or off as you choose. I personally think this is really elegant and classic, and I think it also allows you to do whatever you need to do in your everyday lifestyle. Next up, we are going to talk about another staple piece in your wardrobe, and that would be a bag that transitions very nicely from day to night. Now, there are many options for this bag, but clearly the way I think of it is that if it's a day to night bag, it should have the capability to be worn crossbody, as well as it should have the capability to be worn over your shoulder, and bonus points if there's any other ways you can wear it. If that doesn't give a hint, this is definitely the reason why I chose the Songmon Luna bag for this category. This comes in at a really approachable price of $483 in Canadian and $349 in USD. Again, this is a piece that is all leather in the exterior, the handles, the straps, additions that you can add as well. So I think for this price point, you're getting quite a fair deal. Now, what I also really appreciate about this bag is the fact that you can wear this in various ways, but it does not look out of place being worn in any of the ways. So for example, there are some bags that yes, you can crossbody, however, it doesn't quite look like it is meant to be that way if it is meant to be a shoulder bag. The example that comes to mind for me is the Chanel Classic Flap in the medium size, for example. That is one of the most popular sizes they have. This looks great when the chains are doubled up. You can wear it on your shoulder. However, for a lot of people, if you wear this crossbody, it does not sit right on them. So again, it's a way that you can wear that bag. However, for most people, it doesn't actually work that way. What I love about the Songmont bag here is the fact that it does have a shoulder strap that you can wear. You can also detach that completely from the bag, and then you can put on an adjustable crossbody strap. This makes it so that anyone can adjust it to their preferred height. You could wear it as a long shoulder bag or a crossbody. And the fact that you don't have to have a top handle or a shoulder strap dangling in front of the bag or on the bag is really a plus as well. Now also, there's another way you could wear this bag. If you took off the top handle as well, you can actually bring the bag together and give it kind of like a dumpling style look, and you can be wearing this as a clutch as well. This is why I say it transitions really nicely into the night, because if you wanted to wear something a little bit more petite, make it look a little bit more fancy, then you can also wear it this way as well, which I think is absolutely great. But you have the option to wear it crossbody for the day if you would like to. We have to mention a Carefree bag on this list, because no matter how much you spend on a bag, if it is something you feel that you have to baby, it can affect the cost per wear you get out of that piece. So it is always nice to have a Carefree bag in your collection that you can kind of bring with you in any weather, throw it around a bit, and you know at the end of the day it will still be okay. So for this, I had to go with the Longchamp Le Pliage Extra Small Energy Bag. So Longchamp is really known for having their nylon pieces with leather handles and some leather trimmings. And because of its nylon nature, it does make it quite carefree. You don't have to worry if you bring it out in the rain or snow. And because it does come with treated leather as well, you know you're also covered in that aspect too. What I like about this bag though is the fact that it is the nylon and leather handle combination, but it comes with a crossbody strap option. This definitely makes it a little bit more versatile. So you do have the top handle, and then you can adjust the crossbody strap. Now with this crossbody strap, this is not a leather one. This comes in kind of like a guitar strap fabric. So that is something to keep in mind if you're not a fan of that style. However, you can always take it off and switch it out for something different. This piece also comes at quite a good price. This bag retails for $325 in Canadian, or it retails for $225 in USD. Now, Longchamp is quite known for having good prices for their nylon pieces. However, if you are a fan of this style and wanted to spend even a little bit less, I did also want to mention another alternative to this. You can buy the Le Pliage pouch in the small size, and it is very similar to the size of this piece, if not the exact same. And what a lot of people will do is they will buy a conversion kit online, they will get a piece that matches the leather quite nicely, and then they will use that as a crossbody as well. So again, if you're not a fan of a guitar style strap, this is also a really good alternative for you. This piece retails for $100 in USD and $130 in Canadian. So this really is an accessible price, and you can still find a way to make this just as versatile as the Le Pliage Energy bag I mentioned as well. Also, because of the nylon, it makes it really easy to pack away. It makes it quite malleable, so you don't have to fight as much to put your items in there, and you don't have to worry about rearranging it too much because the nylon really does allow for a lot of movement and easy access. And I also like the fact that if you were to take this piece, for example, traveling or in a more crowded area, the fact that there is a zipper closure as well as the little flap closure that comes in leather as well, you do get a little bit of added security. Next up, let's discuss a fits everything handbag. Well, this one for me definitely makes me think of a tote bag here. Now, I did mention in my other video that the Marc Jacobs, the tote bag in the large size, is a great option. I have this piece myself and I do really love using it. However, because I mentioned that in my first video, I wanted to give you guys some variety and share something different in this video now. If you have not checked out my original video, I will also link it down below so you guys can check that out as well. There were some really great pieces that I mentioned there and many from my collection as well. Okay, but for this bag, it is the Seam bag from Polène, and I do hope I'm saying that right. But this bag is a very popular one, and I would say to get this in its original size. They do have a mini, but this bigger size just of course is going to fit more. What I love about this bag is the fact that it comes with a shoulder strap that is a generous drop length, but then it also comes with two shorter straps that you can hold top handle to give you some versatility there. This bag is also a really great size. You can fit everything you need, whether it was for an overnight trip or even if you wanted to use this as your work bag. I know it is commonly used for that. Another plus about this bag is that this is also full leather. So you're getting a full leather bag for the price of $520 in USD. Unfortunately, they do not break this one down into a Canadian price, so you would have to work out the conversion there. But again, $520 for a big leather bag, big leather tote, I should say, is definitely not a bad price at all. So for this reason, I think this is a great option. There has been a lot of talk that Polène has really great leather quality and really great craftsmanship. I can definitely attest to that in the form of the designs they have. They are quite unique. For example, this tote, you can fold the ends in and change the look. It makes it a little bit more small as opposed to being very wide. So depending on what you need, this bag really does give you a lot of options, but it comes with a lot of space that would make it, like I said, easy to take to work or travel with as well. Something I also like about this bag, it is not just completely one black hole in there. It does give you a little leather pouch in there too, so you can have some of your other pieces a little bit more secured in there, and you don't have to worry about them falling all over the place or even falling out of the bag. I have not seen this Polène bag in person. However, I definitely have my eye on a couple of pieces, and I would actually love to know what you guys think of Polène. If you have this piece or any pieces, I am definitely considering looking into getting something from this brand, but I'm not too sure what. So please let me know down below if you are enjoying the quality and the leather of this brand. Before we get into bag number 5 in that last category, I do want to say thank you so much if you have made it this far, and thank you to all of my current subscribers for being here. I really do appreciate all of the support. It really motivates me to make more content and more videos that you guys are here to enjoy. Also, I am getting closer to that 1,000 mark, and I really would appreciate it if you hit that little subscribe button down below if you have not already, because I am truly enjoying interacting with you guys in the comments and building up this community. And like I said, that milestone of 1,000 is always really big for a YouTube content creator. So if you could help me out in any way with subscribing, with hitting the like button, or leaving a comment down below, it would really mean the world to me. Now, let's get into the last category and last bag, and I saved the best for last. This category would be the wow bag. That bag you want to take out for date night, you have a special event to go to, or every time you just take it out, it brings a smile to your face. And this one was a little bit tricky because I do feel like, of course, a wow bag can look different for everyone, but I do think this one is just a beautiful style. And I'm gonna stop rambling on and tell you guys, it is the Strathberry East West Mini Handbag. It is absolutely beautiful. Now, if you haven't heard too much about Strathberry, I would consider you look into this brand. I have seen their bags in person now at stores like Holt Renfrew, and I've got to touch it with my hands, and oh my goodness, does it feel of beautiful quality. And I feel like when it comes to that wow bag, it shouldn't just have the look, it should have that feel as well. It should give you an amazing feeling when you wear it, when you see it, bring a joyful smile to your face, and I feel this bag does that. It comes in an absolute variety of colors and leather materials, as well as just textures too. I love the croc embossed leather version. It actually reminds me very much of my Saint Laurent Sunset bag here as well. It does have that flap closure. It does have a similar shape and size. You have the capability to wear it as either a shoulder bag or a crossbody if you adjust the chain strap and pull it all the way through. Not to mention, the chain strap on this handbag is absolutely stunning. I would love to hear what you guys think of this bag, or if you've even heard of this bag prior, but I think it is just beautiful. What I also like is the more special variations, maybe the ones that aren't as common for an everyday bag. You can really get these on sale. I was able to see some of these in the $400 range on sale or $600 range, depending if you're looking in Canadian or USD. And I feel like that is such a steal for what you're getting. So this piece retails for $860 in Canadian if you're looking at kind of the base model in its regular leather option. And then in USD, it retails for $645 at that kind of starting base rate. But I love the attention to detail with Strathberry bags. As I said, because I've seen it in person, I was able to feel the leather and it feels so luxurious. To me, you would not be able to tell the difference between feeling this bag and say a bag from Louis Vuitton or even Saint Laurent, in my opinion. I am considering some pieces as well. I've said this for a lot of the bags, but it is really true. I wouldn't recommend anything to you guys that I wouldn't consider myself, but there's so many bags, so little time. But Strathberry is absolutely on my radar. And from my other fellow YouTubers that I've seen with this handbag, they've all had great things to say. So those are the 5 bags that I think you would need to have a nice curated collection in that mid-range price point. Now again, these are not the only brands that are doing a really great job in this mid-range price point, but I definitely think these are some that are worth being on your radar. I would love to hear it down below if you guys have any of these pieces, if you could recommend them for yourself, or if there's anything else you would put on this list in its place. But I want to say thank you again to my viewer who gave me the idea for this video, because I do think it's time that even myself kind of broaden my horizons a bit and look to some new brands that I haven't quite explored just yet. Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did or found it helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.